Alright folks, this is Pitching Ace 88 and we are back. Playing Criminal Case on Facebook, case number 55, Ashes to Ashes, heading on to chapter number 2. What a case, Ace. Tess was burned at the stake like they used to do with the witches. We actually met several witches, all into the macabre. And then there's Milton Grimes, the prison warden. And now a letter from Tess? Why would she even send you a letter after her escape? Ace, let's read it. The Inspector Ace, you're the only one I can trust. The Inspector Ace, you're the only one I can trust, and I know of a seeker of truth and justice such as yourself will help me. During my time in prison, I delved into the Pilgrim's history, and in particular that of my ancestor, Mary Goodwin. In the winter of 1649, Mary Goodwin was tried and burned for witchcraft on the Pilgrim docks. But really, she was killed because of what she had discovered on the Crimson Order, and now I fear they will kill me too. Lead Inspector Ace, what happened on the Pilgrim docks 400 years ago was a despicable crime. You need to understand what really happened that day. Go to Constance Bell, the librarian. She's the only one with access to the city archives. She'll find the records you need to access the past. Whoa, so Tess was burned at the stake just like her ancestor. And by the sound of it, the Crimson Order is connected to both deaths. Well, you're right, Ace. We should follow Tess's advice and go see Constance. She might have some of the answers we're looking for. Oh, snaps. She did get into a little bit of mischief. Constance, sorry to bother you, but we've received a letter from Tess Goodwin. She wrote that we should come talk to you. The Rorschach Reaper? Why? Is Tess apologizing for never returning that Hypnotism for Dummies manual? I knew my voodoo curse wouldn't work eventually. We believe Tess was murdered because she was researching the Crimson Order's involvement in the execution of her ancestor Mary Goodwin in 1649. We need to investigate the Pilgrim docks as they were in 1649, and Tess wrote that the only way to do so is with your help. She was right. My family has been safekeeping all this official city documents since the times of the Pilgrims. The documents relating to the Pilgrim docks are so incredibly detailed. If I read them to you, it'll feel as if you were really back in 1649. How about it, Ace? By listening to Constance's story, we'll be able to experience the past once again. Heck yeah. Let's do it. Lead Inspector Ace, let me recount you to the events that took place in the Pilgrim docks back in 1649. Believe me, it'll be as if you were truly there. Then, all you have to do is tell me which objects you want from the Pilgrim docks, and I'll go see if they're stored in the library archives. Now, just close your eyes and focus on my voice, as the story transports you back through time. Picture yourself on the Pilgrim docks in the autumn of 1649. On your right, the old fish nets are hanging out to dry until the next exit of the boats. The sea is calm, but in the sky a storm is gathering. In the back of the docks, you can see the bonfire, ready to make another victim. The witch, the witch. From the hills, from the depths of Grimsborough, the crowd goes wild as Mary Goodwin is brought forward for execution. She bravely faces the crowd on the Pilgrim docks and delivers her final words. The Pilgrim docks, 1649, in front of a yelling crowd. My death will expel nothing. I am innocent. The sins you accuse me of are lies designed to silence me. I will be avenged. I swear it on my blood. May years pass by, but I will get my revenge on the Crimson Order. I'm wondering, did Tess kill all those people because they were connected to the Crimson Order? That would be interesting. Alright guys, so we have coiled rope, right? No? Okay. Coiled rope. We have a book. We have a seagull. Pen parchment. Nope, that's not pen parchment. Or canoe. Oh, on a barrel. Should have known. Oh, look at that. Not that many people are this far. Come on, Lead Inspector Ace, it's time for you to come back to reality. Wow, that was such a vivid description. It felt like we were really on the Pilgrim docks ourselves. Constance, that rope and the execution records caught Lead Inspector Ace's attention. Do you have them in your archives? Indeed I do. This 400-year old piece of rope was used to bind Mary Goodwin to the stake, but mysteries don't burn. Maybe you'll find something on it. And look at Mary Goodwin's execution records. The ink seems to have faded over the centuries. But do you think you could remedy that, Ace? I'm almost positive I can. Let's dust this thing off. Witchcraft, immediate execution. Interesting. According to the 400-year-old record recovered, Mary Goodwin was arrested for witchcraft, judged and killed within 48 hours. Even for the times, it seems more than strange, like someone was trying to get rid of her. Do you think the Crimson Order really wanted Mary Goodwin dead? But look, Ace, there's a mark on it. It looks pretty recent, and Constance would never have let anyone make marks on her books, which means someone had access to these documents without her knowing. Quick, Ace, let's take a sample of that mark. Yeah, let's do it. Alright. Perfect. Even got 9 energy. Love it. Well, great job collecting those hairs from Mary Goodwin's execution records, Ace. Let's send them to Grace for analysis. Well, looks like they have dark hair, whatever it is. 6 hours. That's not bad, actually. Let's see how long this rope is, though. Wow, that was quick. Very quick. Great job collecting those skin cells from the 400-year-old rope that was used to burn Tess's ancestor, Ace. Those skin cells could help us learn more about Mary Goodwin's death, and according to Tess, about her own murder as well. Let's send them to Grace for analysis. Yeah, I wonder who it's going to be a part of, actually. Ooh, 15 hours. Holy crap. Okay. Well, anyways, guys, I think I'll see you guys after 6 hours and move this thing along. So see you guys all in a little bit. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Ciao. Alright, guys. Before we go into this, I want to do this just in case there's another thing that we got to do. So I took a look at the hairs you collected from the execution papers, and I can tell you that they don't come from a human being. I'm not human. Please don't tell me that we're dealing with a chimera, or worse, a werewolf. Calm down, Jones. It's just cat hairs, from a black cat to be exact. We took a closer look at them and discovered that they had been in contact with witchcraft powder. Remember, Lead Inspector Ace, you found the same powder on the crime scene among the ashes from the bonfire, which means it could have only come from your killer. First witchcraft, now a black cat. Our killer is a walking cliche, but now we know that they have a black cat. Great job. Booyah. Alright guys, I've got to wait another 8 hours. I'll see you guys then. Adios, muchachos. Alright folks, we're back. Let's finish off these skin cells. So I took a look at the skin cells you collected from that 400-year-old rope it used to tie Tess's ancestor to the stake, and it was well preserved. Well, that's Constance for you. She's an order maniac, but it pays off. Well, I can tell you that the 2 people touched that rope. In addition to Mary Goodwin's cells, I also found DNA related to Milton Grimes. Milton Grimes? Well, he couldn't be there 400 years ago, so it must be his ancestor's skin cells. So Solomon Grimes was present at Mary Goodwin's execution. Maybe Milton Grimes didn't want Tess digging into his ancestor's past. Well, you're right, Ace. We should go take a look at the prison. Maybe he's hiding something from us. This is the one that I'm not always happy about, is when you have 15 hours and then you have to look at another thing. It just means it's going to take us a lot longer to get through this. Alright. Let's see what we can find here. Oh, well, there's obviously her box. Her belongings, dog, prisoner hat, torn articles, skull, and desk frame. What the what's a desk frame? I still don't know what that is. Oh, it's like a picture frame. Gotcha. Great job searching the prison's director's office, Ace. Those torn newspapers might be of interest. And those look like Tess's belongings. They must have cleared out her cell. Let's go take a look. here we go. A couple more things. As long as they're not 12 hours, I'll be happy. Because you guys are already clamoring for as much as you can get. You guys are not very patient. Great job looking through Tess's belongings, Ace. What'd you find? What kind of letters are these? Look at that. Drawings of the hearts, lipstick stains? You're right, Ace. They're fan letters. Curious to know what kind of person would write to Tess. Let's try and see who sent them. Well, at least the percentage is going up, which basically means that examining some of this other stuff probably won't take us that long to do. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Rebecca Moore. Great job recovering the text and letters that Tess received, Ace. So who sent those fan letters? Rebecca Moore. She told us she was a fan, but look at those. Look, those more look like love letters to me. She better give us an explanation. Let's go talk to her, Ace. Oh yeah. Definitely something I'm going to want to look at. Rebecca, we found fan letters you sent to Tess Goodwin. Could you explain yourself? Tess was an inspiration for me. She was so strong, so competent. She killed all those people with so much confidence. Excuse me? She was my hero, so I tried to imitate her. But I didn't choose hypnotism. I chose witchcraft. That way I could work with her, be her sidekick. But she laughed in my face. She insulted me, saying I knew nothing. I got so enraged, I promised all the gods I would get my vengeance. But as I was about to sacrifice my black cat to the spirits of the night, they answered my prayers, and here Tess was, burning in front of me. So believe me, my little crush on Tess was short-lived. Now, my only loves are the dark forces of Grimsboro. Alright, she probably needs to get locked up. Just gonna throw that out there. Oh, yes, I love squares. They're the only... Stuart Huckabee. They're really the only things that the only puzzles that I'm that good at. Great job restoring those newspaper articles you found on Milton Grimes' desk, Ace. They all seem to be recent crimes. That's strange. Wait, Stuart Huckabee, Rosie Gatewood, and Samuel King? They're all linked to the Crimson Order. Now, why would Milton be so interested in that? You're right, Ace. Let's go talk to him. Ooh, nice, nice. I'm not actually going to have to do anything. That's pretty sweet. I'm loving that. Alright, let's go talk to Milton Grimes. Mr. Grimes, we found an article in your office about some of the recent murders that took place in Grimsboro. Can you tell us why you have so much interest for those cases? Well, since the last inmates you sent in my prison seemed to be linked to the Crimson Order, it's only normal that I do some research about them. I thought my black cat had reduced that research to pieces, actually. Well, as a matter of fact, we learned that Tess Goodwin was murdered because she was digging up the Crimson Order's past. And we discovered that your ancestor, Solomon Grimes, was present at the witch burning of Mary Goodwin. Solomon Grimes had been the resident judge of Grimsboro from its foundation to its death. It's only normal that he would be present at an execution. I must say, Lead Inspector Ace, you seem to be keen on digging up the past. You should be careful. You've seen firsthand how deadly it can be. What's that supposed to mean? Well, nothing. It's just we've all seen what the darned Crimson Order was capable of. I don't want Lead Inspector Ace to be their next victim. Who would keep Grimsboro safe? Later at the police station. This case is not getting any clearer, Ace. We have discovered that Tess felt threatened by the Crimson Order, and that all links back to the execution of her ancestor 400 years ago. But what does it all mean? Plus, the fan letters from Rebecca, the obsession of Milton Grimes with the Crimson Order, and Constance linked with voodoo and witchcraft. It's a lot to take in. Oh, Lead Inspector Ace, please help me. I'm scared the Crimson Order is going to come and kill me. What? But why? For the same reason they killed Tess. Because of what I know. Oh, snaps! She knows stuff. That's crazy. Alright, man, I really can't wait for chapter number 3, so I'll see you guys all later. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Over and out.